Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86 and welcome to another Gear Wednesday video where I'm actually looking at something that should compete directly with Rode's Video Micro. Now, I don't personally have a Video Micro, but I've seen a lot about them. I've experienced one in person before. They're okay. Yeah, that's my standard opinion. A lot of people say, oh, it's the best thing you can get for the money, but I wanted to see this thing because this is the Pixel M80, a company I've never heard of, have no idea how to contact them, and if you try to use their email, you just get a rejection saying it's not a thing, because I did want to know about where did this company come from. You've got some stuff that looks pretty cool, and I kind of wanted to know, like, are you a breakaway? Are you like Deity and Aperture, or what? Anyways, without wasting too much time, because I know a lot of people are going to be interested in a sound test and a comparison, that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. If this is something you've been interested in, if you want a small microphone, a small shotgun microphone that is not independently powered, separate from the camera itself, this might be something that's worth consideration. Now, how does it stack up and compare? That's what we're going to find out. Take a little bit of stock of how this sounds. This is my daily driver microphone. This is an Audio-Technica AT875R, and I think it sounds pretty good, especially since I put it through a tremendous test in my terrible space to record audio. Now, that being said, if you're somebody that's looking for a little microphone that you want to be able to take out and walk around with, this might be something interesting to you. But before we get into what it comes with and what it has with it, let's do those sound tests. We're going to do the actual first one with the M80 on the camera, just walking around crunching on some leaves and talking to it. Alright, so right now I'm using the Pixel M80. As you can probably hear, I'm stepping over some dead leaves, and it's sitting right here on top of the camera, probably about 2 feet away, something like that. Anyways, I'll give you some raw camera sample too, so you can hear what the raw camera audio sounds like, and we'll compare it with the Deity V-Mic D3 that I am so fond of, that I got not too long ago. Check a card if you hadn't seen that one already. Anyways, this is a sample audio on this camera from this. I'm not going to do any extra voice rendering on any of these. I'm not going to do any parametric equalization, none of that. It'll just be raw audio, and you can see if you hear a difference. Is it worth the amount of money you might pay for something like this? Now, this time I'm recording on the Deity V-Mic D3. This is my new favorite one. I'm stepping over leaves, kind of making the same crunch. I'm trying to give you a good audio sound. It's the same distance away as the M80, though it's a slightly longer shotgun microphone. You could argue that maybe it's 2 or 3 inches closer, but it's about the same distance. That's all I'm doing, is trying to give you an audio sample. Now let's do it without a microphone on and see what the raw camera sounds like, so you can make a comparison. Alright, now we're using the raw camera audio so that you can hear a difference. Raw camera always sounds pretty terrible. I don't know of any cameras that have really good built-in microphones, especially ones that are affordable like this Lumix G7 is. Anyways, just trying to give you some kind of an idea of how it sounds. Now we're going to do a sound projection. Nope. Now we're going to do a sound rejection on that little M80 and see if it's pretty good at taking out the noise that isn't directly in front of it. Alright, so now let's do a sound rejection test where I'm going to walk around to each side of the microphone and I'm going to be speaking so that you can see what you hear. This is going to be my right side, this is going to be my left side, and then of course behind it, I'll just say I'm behind it. This is now me talking directly about a foot away from the left of the Pixel M80 microphone. How does that sound? This is now me about a foot behind the Pixel M80, talking right directly to the back where you plug it into the 3.5mm. How does it sound? This is me to the left side of the Pixel M80. How does it sound? And then I'm right back in front of you here. Now, the Pixel M80 does come with some pretty cool stuff, including a really nice seeming dead cat. I like the fact that it has a dead cat. It might look like a Tribble from Star Trek sitting on top of your camera, but it's a pretty cool inclusion. I don't think that the Rode Video Micro actually includes that. That's a sold separately type thing. Aside from the dead cat, it does have a standard windscreen, and it comes with additional shock mounts in case something happens to the shock mount you're using. Now, the shock mount itself doesn't seem very durable. It's kind of got this cheap plasticky feel to it, and the shoe mount feels a little bit weak and didn't fit as well in the Lumix camera right here as it does on this camera. So I don't know, maybe they threw in a couple extras just in case, because they already know that it's probably not the best shock mount. Still a cool thing to have included though. It also comes with a nice extension cable for that 3.5mm in case you're not going right to camera and you want to be able to plug it into something that's at a slightly larger distance away. Or if you want to put it on like a small boom pole and have it in front of you, you can run straight through it up to the camera, which is pretty nice. That's something people don't usually think about and end up buying later anyways. I did. Additionally, with the black cable that's labeled for your camera, it does come with one for smartphone that has TRRS on it, so that way you can plug it into a smartphone. That red cable will let you plug into a smartphone or other device that's capable of receiving that type of 3.5mm input so that you can use it to record from there, making it pretty ultimate and portable. It's my personal opinion, this doesn't even come close to touching the Deity V-Mic D3, so if that's something you've been interested in and saving up for, don't sell out too soon and maybe go for that instead. This is a pretty cool little microphone that I think think a lot of people could get a lot of use out of. I almost forgot to mention it also comes with a pretty nifty carrying case. The carrying case was just sort of a nice bonus, I thought, after getting it all out and thinking, man, where are you going to put all this stuff? Luckily, it comes with that case. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next Wednesday for another gear review video. You guys have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next one. If you have any questions, comments, or have used this, never even heard of it, anything that you could let me know about it, be sure and comment down below, and I'll be sure and get back with you, check into it myself. You guys always have useful and helpful information most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. See you in the next video I do.